personal talk, the fight for survival is something common for most animals in the nature, and some like hunting and annihilate opponents. Others dedicate their lives running from super predators in pious who do not measure the falls to get what they want. However, things do not always turn out as expected for the carnivores, and several times they end up getting into dangerous situations that could cost your life in your opponent's reaction. And in today's video, I invite you to watch animal fights caught on camera. Lioness versus antelope. Lions are capable of hunting giant prey, and this is because they are great hunters, and in these images a lioness seen ancient because he is drinking water and he decides to attack him. Surprise the feline coming running silently and delivers an almost accurate strike against the prey. And when feeling the hold of the opponent, the lioness runs out and throws herself in the water, giving up the job. Antelope is surrounded by predators. The wilderness is an extreme place where all the animals are trying to ensure their survival, and caught with the former being concerned by an alley on the edge of a river. A hippopotamus that lives locally appears to expel the animal from the water, manages to defend himself and pushes away the big guy away to be able to just to worry about the can. It's however, my friend, what happens next is enough to make anyone's jaw drop. Watching all the clash, a crocodile take advantage of the situation and approach silently to attack an antelope without giving the poor thing the slightest chance to defend. Horse versus dog. Horses are aggressive, but when they feel concerned can cause real damage. And in this video, who are bothered by the presence of the equine, but the horse wants to give importance to the little ones. So the dogs start barking, and then one of them advances against the horse, but they leap in vain and he does not reach the target. Leopard versus honey badger. The honey badger has a reputation to being the most fearless animal in the world. Fact is that despite not being a large size, the honey badger is capable of facing super predators like crocodiles and poisonous vipers. And in that video, a honey badger ends up surrounded by a trio of hungry leopards. The felines try to attack a mammal, but it reacts aggressively to defend. And it shows your executioners why carry the fame of fearless at the time when they put it to run.
The honey badger would run away when he got the opportunity.
Fox versus nutria. Fox is a symbol of intelligence, and this animal endowed with great cunning knows how to manage alone like nobody else and doesn't squeeze the nature. This fox ended up running into a nutria with canaha, does not waste time and fence stuck searching for the right moment to launch the boat. When finding the perfect loophole, the fox grabs the rodent's neck and then come out of dragging the same on the ice. Crocodile versus gazelle. In this bust captured by tourists, we can see a herd of gazelles crossing a river, but danger silently approaches without them seeing the gigantic crocodile. Don't let the opportunity pass you by against the poor things. One of the gazelles saw the predator and is snapped without having the less chance of running away. Falcon versus European. Royal heron feeding is nature is really a task, and so much because there are animals always on the prowl to supply the food to other predators. And in this video is an example perfect addition, a European heron. When he sees a falcon feeding, he decides to approach and try to seize a little food. Initially, the bird of prey is not bothered by the presence of opponent, but the moment she turns, she gets too close to her food and two fights. A true battle where the heron gets the worst of it and has to flee. Don't screw yourself, it's my friend. she made the right choice, because otherwise it would end up like this another crane, where after facing a falco ended up in Mouse Lensois. Crocodile versus vulture. The crocodiles are renowned for their sudden attacks and unpredictable, since they pounce and approach prey without ever being seen. When these vultures cool down by river, everything seems quiet, and then lo and behold, a massive crocodile pops its mouth and rocks one of the birds, and then it takes it to the bottom of the local. Lion versus wild boar. Lions are one of the fiercest predators in all of the nature, and this feline hardly lets prey escape when it falls into their clutches. However, in this video, two felines with a sharp catching technique succeed to tame a wild boar, but a lion is at handy nearby and decides to disturb the model to stick it with the prey, and the macho ends up going bad because the boar is faster, and that he and Foggy, leaving the king of the jungle empty-handed. Komodo dragon versus goat. Komodo dragon holds a bite filled with toxin that cause a series of problems to prey and weaken them slowly until they lose completely the forces and succumbing. In this video, we will see the powerful lizard in action. He's giving his all to surround the halter. The predator whips with its tail and chases the little one in speed. Then he tries to run away, now at a certain time, until looks like the quadruped will make it escape. But then we see the dragon of Komodo return with the lifeless animal, and then guys, we reach the end of this more interesting video.